And they portray them as Samuel Adams Pub. When they went in, it was like a biker bar. These were not upper middle class people acting respectively of the law who founded our country. These were gutsy people who they meant to have their freedom, and they were willing to fight for it. And the British government better not get in the way, and we're going to throw the damn tea in the harbor, and we're not going to pay your taxes because it's unjust, the laws that you have. And unless we are participating in making those laws, we are not going to obey them. And that was the attitude that made our country. And somewhere along the line, because we were so proud that we had accomplished a country that was based on this, we've lost some of those fundamental principles that were laid down. And the most important thing, of course, is we believe that rights are given by God to the individual, and the government has no business stepping in telling us how to run our lives unless we are violating others. And there are serious implications that happen when government goes beyond the rightful role that government is supposed to play. And nowhere is that more clear than in the drug war that we've been seeing and the effect that it has had on our country. It was until the 1900s, right around the turn of the century there, it was considered someone's right to consume. It was his body, his or her body, and they could consume what they wanted. I mean, that was part of their right. You owned your body, and that sort of concept has just gone way over because they want to protect us from ourselves. And by protecting us from ourselves and our decisions, what we have created is the basis of what, for a large segment of our population, is no different than a fascist or communist state. You have, look, if you're a black citizen in this country and somebody says to the police, there's drugs in that person's house, the police come busting in with their guns blazing, for Pete's sakes. What, is that freedom? And of course, in the areas where I live, and I live in a middle-income area in the state, Orange County, California, along the coast, the police don't do that. They don't. And a policeman who arrests somebody in my area, you can bet that really, that person, that young person, who's a young person especially, will have a lawyer and will get out of it, probably won't even spend a night in jail. But in our minorities and poorer communities, we basically know that those people, they'll destroy their lives. You arrest some young person, he's going to spend a long time in jail, and you don't have a lawyer, so he's going to have to plead guilty. You're going to plead guilty because I'm the court-appointed lawyer, and you plead guilty to this, you'll only spend 6 months in prison, and then we'll be okay. We are destroying that person's life for the rest of his or her life. They can't get a job. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And